connection.
Somebody help me out and tell me who this is.
Lionel, tell them your full name.
Lionel, ask you.
Hey, hi, I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today because you have charges of assault, disorderly conduct. I'm going to release you and give you a new court date of May the 20th at 10:30 in the morning. Release conditions will be that you cannot have any contact with any victims and don't return to the scene of the crime. So you are being released. Good luck to you.
What's your sleep?
Lenore. Lenore.
Hi, can I have your name, please? Number with this would be. Did I give you the wrong? I have it this one. Okay, you're here tonight. You're charged with disorderly conduct, criminal damage, and assault. Do you understand why you're here today?
Yes.
I'm going to release you. I'm going to give you a new court date of May 20th at 10:30 in the morning in Justice Court here in downtown Tucson. Standard release conditions will apply, including the condition that not to have any contact with any victims. Don't return to the scene of the crime. Do you understand these release conditions?
I understand, but I do have one question that I was told that I could speak with my lawyer about, but I don't have a lawyer
You'll be here later.
because I have my car that I need, like, that I can get that isn't quite close to the apartment.
Well, if the car's not close to the apartment, you just can't go to that apartment.
Yes, I have my car keys already, so I just need to get my car, but it's not near the apartment. It's just it's in the apartment complex, but it's not near the physical apartment, if that makes sense.
You can be fine to get your car. Okay? Hi,
Oh.
can I have your name?
Hello. Christopher Rodriguez.
Hi, I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today on several things. You have a warrant first out of Nogales Justice Court and a warrant out of Pima County as well. Plus, it looks like you have some warrants from the city of Tucson. Do you understand why you're here today?
Yes.
I'm going to take the following actions in your case. On your Nogales warrant, I'm going to set your bond at $500 and give you a new court date for them to come get you by May 23rd. The total bond that they were seeking is $1,400. I'm reducing it to $500. Looks like that amount is an amount that you owed on a fine that you didn't pay, that I can assume.
Is this?
Then you also have a warrant out of Justice Court. I'm going to reduce the bond on that warrant to $100 and give you a new court date of Monday. I'm going to appoint Janet Alschuler to be your lawyer. If you post the bond, you will be released. Otherwise, you'll remain in custody. So far your bonds are $600. Let's go over your Tucson City cases and look at those. You have warrants for criminal trespass, criminal shoplifting, theft. You failed to appear in Tucson City Court. Do you understand why you're here on those charges today?
Yes.
I'm going to set your bond at $100 on your Tucson City Court cases. I'm going to appoint you a public defender in Tucson City Court. I'm going to set your matter for a video review on May 20th at 1:45 p.m. If you post the bonds and are released because your total bond is $700, you must appear in Tucson City Court at June 3rd at 9 a.m. But I am again appointing a Tucson City Public Defender to represent you. Do you have any questions for me?
No, Your Honor.
Good luck to you. Good evening, counsel. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. Hi, can I have your name, please?
No idea.
Can somebody help me with his name, please?
They fucking they know me. They fucking know me.
Thank you. Mr. Park, you're here today on charges of trespassing, theft, disorderly conduct, and possession of drug paraphernalia. I'm going to release you and give you a new court date of June the 4th at 9 a.m. in Tucson City Court. Standard release conditions will apply, including not to return to the scene of that incident. Thank you, sir. Officers, I'm all done with him. Pleased to go home with you.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's the public defender's turn tonight, not the county attorney's. Sir, can I have your name, please?
Say that one more time. Say it one more time.
Robert Hierro Jr.
All right, let me get your file and we'll talk about it.
And Judge, I was told there were some refusals from the oust felony section this evening.
Well, we'll get to those in a little bit.
Okay,
Let's focus on what we have.
sure.
Mr. Fierro, you're here today. You have charges, possession of narcotic drugs, possession of dangerous drugs, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Does the state have a position in this matter?
Yes, Your Honor. The state recommends a bond of $1,000. It appears he is also steps court eligible given the nature of the charges, but he does have a parole hold from a federal case.
All right, thank you. Attorney for the defendant?
Judge, we will also be asking for a bond this evening because of the federal hold. We just asked that the court set a $500 bond, also give us a steps date, and set a preliminary hearing in 10 days, the standard one. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. What I'm going to do is set the bond at $500, cash secured, pretrial if posted. Sir, you probably don't want to post the bond. Your lawyer will explain that because you have a federal hold. I'm going to set the preliminary hearing for May 20th at 1:30 p.m. I'm going to set a steps hearing for May the 19th. That's a diversion program. If you complete that program, your case could end up being dismissed. I'm appointing the Office of the Public Defender to represent you, and I'm imposing standard release conditions. Good luck to you, sir.
Door for on the floor.
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Evan Science.
Hi, I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today charged with discharge of a firearm within city limits. Do you understand why you're here today?
Yes, sir.
Purpose of this hearing is for me to set release conditions. The state have a recommendation in this matter.
Your Honor, the state recommends a bond of $5,000. We recognize that the defendant does not have criminal history. However, given the nature of the charges and the randomness of it, the state is concerned for the safety of the public and would recommend a bond.
Thank you. Attorney for the defendant?
Thank you, Judge. We are actually asking the court to consider releasing Mr. Science Estrella to the supervision of pretrial services. That is because, as the state correctly points out, he does not have any criminal history. He is only 18 years old. Although he told pretrial services he was homeless, his sister was able to confirm she is able to assume third-party custody and transport. Your Honor, if the court looked at, I'm sure the court looked at the interim complaint, but he cooperated with police. He told them exactly what ensued. For all those reasons, Judge, we are asking you to consider giving him one chance on pretrial services because his sister can assume third-party custody.
All right, thank you. I'm going to set this matter for preliminary hearing on May 20th at 1:30 p.m. I'm going to set the bond at $1,000 cash secured if posted, release or supervision through pretrial services. I'm going to directly not have any contact with any victims, not go to the incident location. Standard release conditions will apply. I'm appointing the Office of the Public Defender to represent him in all further proceedings. Sir, your next court date is May the 20th. You must appear at that time. If you post the bond, if you do not post the bond, you'll be transported to court for your hearing.
All right.
Good luck to you, sir.
And Judge, just to confirm, that was $1,000 cash was secured.
Yes, correct.
Oh, thank you. Your Honor, yes, I think we have this. The other one is unavailable. Okay.
Hi, sir. Can I have your name, please?
Charles Lewis Sigrist.
Hi, I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today because you have a warrant for your arrest out of the state of North Carolina. Do you understand why you're here today?
I don't, but I've been, explained to a little bit.
All right. Well, you have charges out of the state of North Carolina. United States Constitution requires that we cooperate with them to get you back there. Does the state have a recommendation in this matter?
Your Honor, the state's okay with his release to pretrial services. It doesn't appear like he has any felony criminal history, so the state is willing to give him an opportunity to work out the warrant with North Carolina.
Okay. Attorney for the defendant.
Judge, we agree with the release recommendation made by the state. We just ask that you appoint the legal defender's office so they can take care of this fugitive matter. Thank you.
All right, sir. I am going to release you through pretrial services. I'm going to appoint the legal defender to represent you. I'm going to set this matter for an extradition hearing on May 21st. You'll have a lawyer at that hearing. That'll be in Superior Court here in downtown Tucson. You must appear at that time or a warrant will issue for your arrest. During the release proceedings, you can not have any contact with any victims and don't return to the scene of the crime. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions for me?
The pretrial services, I gotta go tomorrow morning for pretrial.
Well, Monday morning.
Oh, on Monday morning. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. It's just Sunday. I apologize, but thank you. Thank you very much.
Good luck to you.
Hey, you too. Thank you. Appreciate you.
That was 2:30 p.m., I guess?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Good evening, Your Honor. This is the Spanish interpreter. I apologize. I had logged into a different Teams meeting and I just joined. If interpreter is needed, the Spanish is on the line.
Okay. I have left, so you can just hold with us for a minute.
Yes, thank you.
Can I have your name, sir?
Eduardo Javier Nevares.
Is this the one I already did then? All right. Sir, you're here today on a charge of driving on a suspended license. I'm going to release you, give you a new court date of May the 20th at 8:30 in the morning in court here in downtown Tucson at the Justice Court. You must appear at that time or a warrant will issue for your arrest. Standard release conditions will apply. So you are being released, okay?
Thank you.
You have a good day.
You too, sir.
So I must have, this is the one? I haven't done this one yet, but I must have done it in the computer.
Judge,
Make sure of this, please.
if to the refusals.
People that were.
Yes, Judge. I was actually prepared to waive Mr. Reiche's presence. I see there are 3 previous refusals.
Yeah, I've
So,
been here the last several days and he's refused to show up.
Judge, I'm willing to waive his presence pursuant to Rule 9.1. It's a voluntary absence. So if the court wants to go forward with the initial appearance, I have no problem.
All right. Does the state have a position on his case? He's charged with burglary.
Judge, we'll defer to the court and defense for that.
Attorney for the defendant?
Your Honor, it looks like Mr. Reike is already being held on a $7,500 bond on a case. The new allegations predate that case he's being held on. We would ask the court to set, because he's not been able to pay the $7,500 bond, we just ask that the court set $1,000 bond so he starts to earn some time credit, and also give him dates in Justice Court and I believe Tucson City Court. Thank you.
Do we have the Tucson City cases for him? Okay, we did at one point. Oh, yeah. I think I gave him dates in Tucson. I'm going to set his bond at $1,000 and set him for a prelim with an attorney on May the 20th. Appoint the Office of the Public Defender. Standard release conditions will apply. He is being held on other charges. Okay.
Judge, was there a Justice Court date? I think I saw something on his.
I took care of some of his other cases before.
Oh, never mind.
It's all right.
I guess that's it in this one. I believe Shanks is still unavailable, so we have no choice but to continue. It's an involuntary absence. I understand.
And for some reason he has felony and he has Tucson City cases. I'm going to continue his felony till tomorrow morning. If he's here, I'll see him. I'm not sure why they listed him for Oro Valley again, because I saw him. I didn't see him. I issued a release order on those cases the other day and appointed him a lawyer. I'm just going to do the same thing again. I'm the judge in Oro Valley, and we're aware of his case, and he's going to have court next Wednesday with an attorney.
No objection from us, Judge.
I guess I can just continue to Tucson again till tomorrow morning. But I understand his absence is involuntary. All right, do we have anybody else left? Did I see Mr. Askew?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, she handed me back. Okay. All right. Is there anything further from the state tonight?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Anything further from defense?
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, everybody have a good evening. Thank you to the interpreter for staying with us.
You too, Judge.
You as
Thank
well,
you so
Judge.
much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Your Honor, have a good night.
Thanks.